Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder Kingmaker Enhanced Edition with me, BringItDon.
And Lindsay was called for.
We're gonna do some buffing before we continue. I don't think there's anything else I need to do right this instance. Oh, bark skin.
I wrote it like I saw it.
And
Adventures call to them.
let's do Cat's Grace on both these guys, and the Mage Armor on him.
Done with waiting.
She's gonna take her strength.
No simple arsonist. Just letting the ink dry.
I guess we're gonna do some fire resist as well. And I guess that's it for right now. Let's quick save and continue. Got a bunch of goblins to slaughter.
In due time.
See?
Repent! Blood for Gorum!
Mary, you need to chill out for a second, then you can go back in.
Tear them apart!
Taste my fury.
What's that?
Again, we're not going to do any looting until we leave the area.
Anything else?
Hoping not fight back. Best kind of fight.
They go down!
Alright, then actually here we can do a fireball. Maybe we don't need to. Oh well, let's shoot it off anyway.
You see that?
Nope, nope. Okay. Oh, we don't have. Alright, there we go. Whew. I think anyone got affected by it. Her intelligence, but that's from her mutagen. Okay, awesome. Whew. Messed up my micromanage there, but it's okay. We're taking no damage from all these alchemists, thank goodness. Whoa, what just happened? I don't know if I skipped dialogue there or not. If I did, I'm sorry. Don't know how I did it, if I did. Let's see, you were making your way through the Goblin camp, because I always take my hands off the controller, off my keys when dialogue pops up. Anyway, you are making your way through the Goblin camp. A dirty, hastily erected settlement built of trash and mortared with what smells like goblin waste. You catch sight of the silvery glimmer of water ahead, then suddenly you notice a squad of armed goblins moving towards the water as well, shouting and prodding at a few scared peasants in front of them. Seemingly unaware of you, the goblins push the prisoners to the water's edge. One of the guards knocks the nearest captive, a decrepit old man, off his feet, and he falls to his knees with a moan. The goblin throws a filthy bent ladle in front of the man and points at the water. Drink, fast. The old man picks up the ladle with shaking hands, then stops, quivering with fear. I cannot just watch. We have to do something, I beg you. Yeah, attack the goblins. May Svenray keep us, for our deed is good. Hearing your approach, the goblins whirl, see you, and start shrieking. Whether fear or battle cries, you cannot tell. In the heat of the moment, one of them drops his spear, another steps on the foot of the goblin next to him, and so it goes, causing a ripple of chaos to pass through their ranks. The old man, startled by the noise, drops the ladle into the water, and then, in the confusion, staggers to his feet and breaks into a run. The other prisoners follow, leaving the hapless guards howling in anger.
Knock-knock used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Alright, good old-fashioned fireball. Well, I don't want to risk hitting the prisoners. I don't think it'll hurt them, but it might. Okay, everybody. Robe of Air. And another piece of the melted shard ring. Potion of a large person. And Mary, you will be getting that. And find the rest of them. Oh, we have a ton of these. Okay. Perfect. Let's see, the thatched roof of this broken-backed hut smells of rotten mold. So you could be killing the prisoners as you find them. There's no reason to. Again, we know how to save them now, so we don't have to kill them. The ground here is soaked. Okay, that's all for this area.
I'm there.
Can't believe I forgot to use delay poison communal. It's my favorite buff in the game because it requires the least amount of micromanaging. It lasts so long.
I do what I must.
I should probably just go this way if there's any goblins, so I don't split up my my group. The wounds on the man's body were left by goblin spears. Energy source. Where this ring has the ability to channel energy, it allows them to do it 2 additional times per day. Alright, might as well give it to him. He doesn't have a second ring anyway. So it's not something I would give to Harem because I think Harem, again, makes for a better pseudo-tank than a...
My masterpiece.
than a healer. Finally finished my sentence. Also, I do realize that I sold that unique kukri that I had found when I could have given it to Knock Knock.
What's that?
But it's fine. He's okay with what he has.
Right here, my friend.
Because again, in this area we'll find a couple of better kukris for him anyway. The crude fence is made out of splintered logs, crudely tied together with reed rope. Hey, a shard of knight's bracers. Fantastic. The knight's bracers are actually, it's called the Forest Knight's bracers, I think. It's a pretty good item for this game, especially in later levels.
I'm there.
But I think I prefer the Star Commander's gloves because they're
You see that?
just really cool. Alright, some more prisoners here. Yeah, screw it, we'll go get them. Let's hang back and Mary real quick.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration. Serves you right.
Uh-oh.
Tear them apart.
Easy peasy. Bunch of treasure and loot here. Bunch of prisoners. Again, we're gonna just open up all the doors. Oh, Tigny Jusmert. Hey, hey, over here. Here, let me out. Let me out right now. What's up, buddy? You. Yes, you there. Let me out of here. Come on, move it. Are you waiting for the entire goblin horde to show? I've had to deal with dozens of goblins on my way here, so a few more are of little concern. Who are you? A corpulent man in a ragged jacket and worn-out trousers is in the cage, his hands tight on the bars as if trying to throttle them. Tigny Jusmert, a free merchant. Now that formalities are out of the way, can you see about setting me free? Free you? What do I get out of it? Tigny's eyes widen in horror, and he licks his lips. Sweating profusely, he presses his face against the bars and whispers. You know the bridge over Gudrun River? Down the stream not far from Tuskwater? On the same side as the barony, there are bushes growing near the road and the bridge. I buried a little something there, under one of the bushes. It's yours if you let me out. Alright, come out. Hope you can find your way out of the camp. Alright. At last, if I make it out of this alive, I'll never set foot in these lands again.
Follow if you dare.
I thought there was a back way we could go. Maybe it's further up. Let's go this way first and connect this, the mapped out areas.
I see
Oh, missed a prisoner here. Whoopsies, he's probably like, don't just leave me here. I'm glad that didn't go off when he ran across it. What a goofball. Oh, what are you doing right there? Oh, I'm disarming this trap. Alright, well, I'm just gonna make my way past real quick.
I do what I must.
Let's make this quick.
They go down! Mickey!
Hey!
Bring it!
I probably needed haste there,
Applause, please.
but it's okay that I did. Maybe this is the back. Yeah, this is the back way for sure.
I'm off.
What's that?
Anything else?
Hey, why you pour me less? Pour more or I make you head hurt. Braces of armor +4. I think I already have those equipped. Yeah.
There's something here. Interesting.
Applause, please.
A lot of those Talden warrior dog tags.
In due time.
Would you look at that? Applause, please.
Let's get talk to these escaped prisoners. Ah, Aristotle have mercy. You've scared us. Who are you? Have you come to rescue us? What are you doing here? Hiding. We managed to flee from the shaman, right after the ritual. That little freak almost drowned us. At first he was jumping all around us, waving his crutch, but then he took a pot of water and started to pour it into us. I thought that'll be the end of us. And then it got weird. The goblins untied us from the column, led us away, and then just forgot all about us. They were busy with the other prisoners. Well, we didn't lose any time, and now we're thinking about climbing down this slope and getting out of here. How did you manage to hide from the goblins? They haven't really looked for us, to be honest. So we just hid in these bushes, and we're waiting for the right moment to make a run for it. But you haven't escaped. You were released after they've infected you with the magic seeds. What? You mean the water? No, it can't be. Stop scaring us. We just need to get out of this place. Climb down this hill and run away. The militia headquarters are located near the Goblin camp. Head there. Once we have freed all the prisoners, we'll find a way to cure you. Is there a reason for me to climb down? I'm not done killing.
Enjoy your final moments.
They go down!
Ooh, shiny.
You see that?
Oh, I walked into it anyway. Son of a gun. That's okay.
What troubles you?
We've got some healing we can do. I should
Yes,
probably just use
A
this
girl
since
told me my
Knock
love
Knock also
light
got
up
hit
her
by it.
world. I said that the blessing of Serenray will light up her soul. She seemed disappointed.
Alright, another quick save. I haven't been quick saving diligently enough in this this area.
Anything else?
Dog Slicer. Nice, sharp edge. Attacks with this weapon get +1 enhancement bonus on both attack and damage rolls.
I'm there.
Scattered in the dirt are bones, bits of meat, and other leftovers. Alright, you approach a massive totem of Lamashtu that is surrounded by goblins. Despite all the noise you have made on your way here, nobody pays any attention to you. Right now they are busy tying up screaming, crying people to the totem. A few more goblins are standing nearby, shrieking fiercely and stomping their feet to the rhythm of a melody known only to them. The shaman emerges from behind the backs of his tribe members. A goblin you already know, covered in tattoos and bedangled with amulets. This time his face is painted with red clay and soot, and a necklace of sharp teeth adorns his neck. The shaman is holding a crudely painted bowl above his head, and singing in a plangent, dismal tone that resembles a howl more so than a song. The other goblins pick up the melody and give way to the shaman, who is walking towards the totem. This must be stopped, please. Yeah, interfere with the ritual. Tristan raises the symbol of Serenray. Serenray, please, show us the way. At the sound of your attack, the goblins around the totem spring up to their feet and grab their weapons. The shaman sees you and yells violently, throwing the bowl of water at you. Before you have time to react, he disappears into the goblin crowd, which in turn attacks you. Guards, kill them! He ran away, he's walking away.
Knock knock more runner and talker
Bring
than
it.
fighter.
There's something here.
That was easy. One extremely well placed fireball.
You deserved it.
Their life ends here. Interesting.
Applause, please. Applause, please.
Oh, some cheese. Alright, it's a quick save, because I'm assuming this chest is going to be locked. Yep.
Anything else?
Wand of Stinking Cloud. Oh, that'll be extremely useful. Especially since no one in my party currently has Stinking Cloud as a spell. Only 4 charges, though. Still, she's probably not going to ever use Fireball. The totem is covered in blood and colorful blotches. The stone is sticky with blood. Let's talk to the prisoners. The prisoners are still chained to the totem. They look at you with vacant eyes, as if they do not fully understand what is happening. Examine the prisoners. Simple clothes, worn-out hands, weather-beaten faces. The people in front of you clearly earn their living under the sun or in the forest. Apart from bruises and grazes, nobody looks seriously hurt. The prisoners are looking at you slightly dazed, and a shadow of the horrors they've been through hangs over their faces. Free the prisoners. The path is free. Go to Keston and his militia. They will take care of you there. Alright.
Follow if you dare.
Some fowl.
I do what I must.
Yes, this is the back entrance. We could have approached from a different angle if we wanted to.
I'm there.
If we so desired. Alright, once we go in here, I think it's going to be a big fight, so let's be a little prepared here.
I'm listening.
Stop, stop. I smashed this Shanks alone. You want to fight the chieftain? I can't sleep knowing this ratbag wears the crown. He wanted to hit me and kill me dead. Now I hit him and show the whole tribe who Lamastu chooses. How do you intend to fight him? Like true goblin, like goblin hero. Knock grins widely, showing his sharp teeth. Fight with anything I have, anyhow I can. Bite, kick, stab, kick, maybe bite again. Those are rules. Watch, see for self. Very well, Knock. Here's your chance to get even. Knock hisses, presumably pleased. Good. Cheer for me, then. He pauses, then narrows his eyes at you, and leans in with a whisper. But, try to speak good so they know you cheering for me. You always mess up with words. What should I do? Just don't trip me up, and stay out of my way. Knock waves his hand, as if dismissing you. Maybe you go talk with them before I punch and kick crown-stealing Shatshank, but after that, stay away. Now enough talk, let's go. Look, there. That's where Shatshanks hides. See, I didn't have Knock with me last time. I had to fight everybody at once. Hey Shatshank, Drench Breeches, come out, fight. You, me. We see who Lamastu favored here. You be puny fool. No way, you Wendell Try traitor. What? You afraid? Coward? Look all. The king be coward. I no fear you. Shut up. I will fight. I will. Others stay back. Only we, me, him fight. I knock you left, right chin, head until that crown fly off, Shatshank. Okay. See, this is all new to me. This is exciting. And so it came to pass that we would bear witness to a true goblin duel. Renowned scholars would have paid a steep price to be in our place, and would have paid thrice more afterwards to be anywhere else than inside a camp teeming with goblins. The news the king was going to fight the insolent intruder spread through the tribe like wildfire. The goblins gathering around the fire began to yell and shout so loud, it was as if they wanted Lamastu herself to hear. The king looked impressive, but Knock, our questionable but brave leader, showed no sign of fear. On the contrary, he swelled with pride, reveling in the moment. The duelists were surrounded by an incredible number of gapers, and judging by the weapons in their hands and the nonsensical rusty armor, even the camp guards were summoned by the shouting. Having carefully examined the crowd, Knock threw a glance at the Baron and solemnly announced, "My followers will say." Hundreds of small red eyes instantly focused on the Baron. I would have been at a loss in such a situation, but our ruler didn't miss the mark. Yeah, the Baron spoke to the crowd in the Goblin tongue and explained in single-syllable words why the king was surely done for. Where did His Grace ever learn to talk like that? Uttering strange, often obscene words, slurring the endings and mixing up suffixes, oh my goodness. The Baron was giving his speech better than he had expected. Not only did the goblins gaze on in rapt fascination, almost hypnotized, but he also caused his followers to listen in horrified fascination at how each word was mangled, slaughtered, yet somehow still incomprehensible. The ardent speech might have gone on indefinitely, but the trance was broken by a shriek from the goblin crowd. Knock knock gone. Who would have thought? While the whole tribe was busy listening to the Baron, our champion had vanished. The startled king came to his senses and began to tear apart the area, shaking his blade and screaming curses. The Baron exchanged glances with his companions, and the party stepped aside silently. Of course, a goblin duel had to start with a competition in one of the most prolific goblin arts, hide and seek. Without a doubt, Knock Knock was lurking somewhere near. But where? In fact... Stealth is 31. Knock Knock hid right behind the king's back. What fun! Knock Knock managed to slip by the king and was now hiding right behind his back, dancing silently and making rude faces. The other goblins burst into laughter, or to be precise, into cackling and snide giggling, all the while pointing fingers at their king. Such treatment infuriated Knock Knock's opponent even more, and he spun around in rage, trying to see what was the cause for all their merriment. Knock Knock had no more time for joking around. He daringly ripped the crown off his adversary and placed it on his head. So how did this unusual and victorious adventure end? It ended with Knock Knock's utter triumph, who not only humiliated the despicable Goblin King, but was also rewarded with a well-deserved trophy, the crown that had previously adorned the chieftain's head. However, the tribe members were not wasting time. As soon as it sunk into them they were going to be next, they scattered. In moments, no one remained around the fire except for the Baron, his companions, and Knock Knock, who was grumbling, frustrated by not getting a chance to gloat over his opponent's defeat. The wise Baron reminded Knock Knock that the ultimate victory still lay ahead. We had to face a true villain, the Shaman, the one behind infecting untold numbers of people and spreading the horrific disease.
I shall end this suffering. I'll try to make this.
Run, Knock Knock, run!
Be easier if you not fight back.
Let's go ahead and get these over here. Let's haste everybody up real quick. Let's go ahead and have her rage as well. We can have her hold person on the Shaman. Let's go ahead and flame strike the Shaman.
This wound, my gift to you.
Oh wow, messed up Amiri pretty good there. It's okay, she shouldn't be focused anymore.
Bandage.
Oh, Knock Knock's also down. Sorry, the skeletons bought us time. This Winter Wolf is no joke. Alright, he's down. Cool. Great success.
Something bothering you?
Okay. As you approach, the Shaman bursts into bizarre squawking. After a moment, it becomes clear to you. The Goblin, choking on his own blood, has broken into gloating laughter. The Baron be too late. The will of the Lamashtu came true. The bloom be happening. What will of Lamashtu? So she is behind the seeds and the monsters? The Shaman's eyes, red, small and wicked, have a feverish glint to them. And who else? The blossom seeds came down the stream. We drank, boom, boom. Longshanks drank, boom, boom, boom. Flowers grow, great beasts crawl out. Lamashtu be praised. I knew straight away that goblins do must. Go upstream, seek Great Mother. The Shaman convulsively sucks some air in and carries on with a weakening voice. Find Lamashtu's womb up the river, home of great beast seed breedery. Leave guards so no one come in, and go back. Make the Longshanks gulp. Taint more. Sow man death. All seeds be planted. All make it before. The light in the shaman's eyes is growing dim. Make it before what? The shaman's words become quieter and quieter. We be Lamashtu's sons, watering, seed sowing, readying for the season of bloom. All together. Boom, boom, boom. The shaman emits a long wheeze and freezes, looking straight into your eyes. His dull eyes are lit by an evil flicker. The season of bloom has begun. You know, stop us.
How may I help?
That's just a warg pelt? That's disappointing. So I don't know, did we get the Goblin King's loot? Since we didn't actually kill him? What, did we kill him? So that's the shaman. So we'll loot the shaman in a second. But did we get
I see something.
And it's trapped.
Applause, please.
Please turn that off, thank you.
Applause, please.
Vest of 100 pockets. +2 studded leather armor grants its wearer +5 confidence bonus to trickery skill checks. So that'll probably be what she wears for the rest of the game. Well, I don't know. I like having the bark skin spell. But we can always get it somewhere else. Plus he needs something for himself anyway. Where's a higher trickery? Well, Knock might not be coming with us, so there we have it. Alright, the last piece of the Talden set, finally. Tenderloin, Spear, Longshank, Bane. The creation of an unknown goblin master who sincerely hated the civilized races. Excels against giants, humans, elves, orcs, and other humanoid goblins called Longshanks. Breastplate +2. Physical form should be dexterity and constitution. Paragon of Winter. Small aquamarines glittering like clear ice are scattered around this platinum ring. This ring grants both its wearer and the monsters summoned by them cold resistance 30 and vulnerability to fire. Very specific. And then he should have Stubborn Head. This helmet grants its wearer +4 enhancement bonus to dexterity, a +3 natural armor bonus to armor class, and a +4 bonus to saving throws against death effects. Actually, that might be better for my my main character here. Now I can get rid of this. I can find another amulet to put on. But then I'll have that bonus to charisma, which I really want right now. So we'll hold on to the ring for right now. +4 to dexterity. Dexterity and constitution. Main character could use some constitution, so that works.
In due time.
Alright, I thought there were better kukris. I guess because we didn't kill the king, we didn't get them?
Anything else?
Oh, there's one of them. Mother's Care. This chili kukri is dedicated to Lamashtu, the mother of monsters. It's a +2 Frost Keen kukri. There should be another kukri. I remember, maybe it's not in this area, maybe it's later on. There's a fire version, basically of the same kukri. I'm curious if I missed it or not.
I'm off.
Alright, well, regardless, we're going to head back down towards Keston. We should be able to get down right here as a shortcut. And, yeah, that's it. That's the Goblin Fort taken care of. Maybe it was the The king that had the other kukri. I can always buy that unique kukri back from the merchant that I sold it to.
I'm there.
The death one. I don't remember exactly what it was called. Oh.
And then our leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me!
Alright, I'm going to check one thing real quick. I need to talk to Keston, but I want to see if maybe I missed the Goblin King's body. Or the kukri that I'm looking for. Grab that, and... looks like everything. Okay, looks like the other kukri is probably later on. Also missed that. Alright, well I think regardless I'm going to call it here. Next episode we'll talk to Keston, and then we'll get out of here, grab all the loot and sell it. And off camera I'll see if I can go back through and find the other kukri. Again, I think it belonged to the Goblin King. And we didn't actually fight him, so... What does this look like? Okay. You can have that. No, he can't. Right now that goes here. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, because he has iron bark on. Or bark skin, not iron bark. Alright, well, I'm going to call the episode here. Next one, again, yeah, we'll talk to Keston, and then we'll leave this area, grab all the loot on our way out, and, yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next episode.